How's it going, everyone? Back with another stream today. We're going to be playing some Pioneer, and we're going to be revisiting a build of Abzan that we jammed quite a bit of like 2 or 3 years ago. This is actually a list that Aspiring Spike brewed up, and it was pretty fun. It was pretty popular. I like playing this deck a lot before like the Pro Tour, I think, and that's when like the format really broke open with like Inverter, and Heliod, and just it was just very combo heavy, and that's what made this deck kind of obsolete. But now with all those cards banned, this deck really hasn't been revisited. For those who haven't seen this kind of build before, the old version had I could probably pull up the 5.0 list actually. Um, that let me pull it up here. But essentially, it's a I actually just have it right here. I can just pull up the old list. Essentially, it's a, not an aggressive deck, but kind of at the same time. It's kind of built around Sylvan Caryatid, but I um, want to. I've kind of tuned this list after this list was posted was 5-0'd with, but I like Paradise Druid more than Sylvan Caryatid, just because it can attack. It does have actually it loses the hexproof once it's on tapped, right? So like if you tap it for mana or you attack with it, it is vulnerable, but I think that's okay. Um, but from there, you like ramp into two questing beast, four Siege Rhino, and two Obzedat, and like this is a lot of pressure, where you could just Rhino, you drain three, you attack for four. Questing beast has four powered haste, and Obzedat is just constantly draining for two. So this is a build that I kind of wanted to revisit and update with new cards, and update the mana base because stuff like the triomes and the pathways weren't printed yet, um, and see how they feel. So the two scavenging ooze, the four Thoughtseize, the four push, three decays are from leftovers from the old list. But we added a Blood Chief Thirst as just another one mana removal spell. Two Tenacious Underdogs as just another aggressive threat that if it dies you can just blitz it back and keep attacking. So it's going to be interesting as well as just card advantage in general. Um, Three Vanishing Verse is going to be one of the new printed removal spells I think are going to be really good, especially with mono green being everywhere because the exile is very relevant. I think being able to exile an old growth troll or a cavalier versus mono green and not care about their or dying effects is going to be really good. Something that I've noticed was missing when you played just Golgari or Rakdos. Four Graveyard Trespassers. They're just a really good mid range card. Also gives the card also gives the deck a lot of reach, right? Like that when you exile a creature, it does drain, so it's gonna be kind of nice to do that. And then last but not least, just one Abzan Charm to round out the removal suite. It's also an exile effect against Old Growth Troll and Cavalier, but it's also worst case scenario divination and instant speed. Sideboard is kind of whack. I don't really know how to kind of build around. So I would like to input if you have comments if you're watching this on YouTube. I really like the Life Bane Zombie from Misplaced Ginger's Rakdos list that he tried out. And I tried it myself, and it seems pretty decent. Three Go Blanks. Arc 2 Archons is going to be interesting against Phoenix and Lotus and such. Um, Epic Downfall is just more hate against Ogle's Troll and Cavalier. Noxious Grasp against, Nissa and Mono Green. Retro Suits are sweeper that I'm going to try out because it's cool that we have all of our win cons, our primary win cons, like obviously, Trespasser and Scoos and Underdog are win cons as well. But like our primary big beaters are all 4 and 5 drops. So Retro Suit not sweeping anything up that really are relevant and hopefully destroying all of our opponents' stuff is going to be good. Duke Laces on the board, they've been really impressive, but just there's no room because we're just so top heavy already. The mana base is something that I'm really worried about. I really don't know how to build a 3 color mana base in Pioneer. I just don't know. Um, the old version had just a place set of every shocks. So 4 Temple Garden, 4 Overgrown Tomb, 4 Godless Shrine. I think now that we have pathways, I don't know if it's still needed, especially with the 2 triomes. So I added 2 triomes. I added a hive as a turn 1 black spell that's also a man land. And then I added just 5 pathways. I'm kind of concerned because, you know, we have double green quick cresting base, double black for Obzedat, and double white for Obzedat. Hopefully the Paradise Shirt helps smooth things, and hopefully the Triumph helps smooth things too. So we're gonna be really mindful probably with how we play out our pathways. Um, and maybe it's just best to just go all duels, but it just is. I have my reservations on it because that is a lot of damage we're just not taking. Um, Aspiringspike thing. Aspiringspike actually brewed the original. Like he brewed this list that I 5-0'd with. And I saw it. I really liked it. So I want to give credit to him being the original brewer because he was definitely the original brewer there. Tenacious Underdog being a dog is that I agree. Tenacious Underdog definitely needs to be a dog. It could even be. It could keep the Warrior subtype. That's fine. Laughing's on. Yeah, it was pretty decent against mono green. It was even good against like control where you know it takes Watering Up Her, Absorb, Teferi, Supreme Verdict. Like it was pretty good there too. Layla not good in Pioneer. We already have like the 2 SKUs. Like I don't think we're really that worried about. I think Leyline is just really awkward. Um, I felt like Leyline is one of those cards where like if I have it in the sideboard, I really dislike Leyline in mid range. But if I have it, it's the meta's probably fucked. If I like to say to put it, if I like to put it. Urborg not worth a try. It's just so hard to fit that card in because it's like, do I want a castle or an Urborg, or a hive? And I think Urborg's the weakest one, because the other ones are a bit more utility, right? So I could have just played the black pathway. I don't think it matters. Thoughtseize. Okay. So this is tough where like, you know, do we I'm assuming they take the SKUs. Do we play black or white off this pathway? I mean if we want to, um I'll probably go. We don't have double black until Obzedat. So I think we'll go white here. We can't decay either, which is kind of awkward. So we do white for verse. I guess we could also just play Temple Garden Tab too. Since we're on the play. I think that's better. We might get more information if we draw another land at that point. So we're against like rock. Okay. Rhino's gonna come down. So now this doesn't matter. We got double black and double white, so that was a really good draw actually. We can just go Gari. I guess we'll just slam Rhino. I guess we'll just slam Rhino. Yeah, that wouldn't reach your line, Andrea. I'll probably play this for green. So that way, if we draw Scavenging Ooze. Alright. How many more Bletchy's Thirst do you have? Oh, no. That's probably a good draw because they probably have Fatal Push. What? They're Abzan 2? What is happening? We are against the mirror. Interesting. Probably have Vanishing Verse. Yeah. I'm probably just gonna pass here. I don't want them to be able to just Blood Cheese Thirst it again. Unbelievable. We are against the mirror. What happened? Why are we against the mirror? What did I do to deserve this? Oh, Vanishing Verse dodges that. That's really awkward. I guess we just trade. Right? We can't just take 4. I should message put in chat. Nice deck. I think I just Question Beast and trade, right? Ooh, they just take. Alright. Thinking about our push, so... We have 4 cards in hand. If they attack, I think we just take here. We don't really have a way to trigger Revolt for this push, so this is kind of awkward. Oh, this is the list that 5-0'd. That's another Rhino. Golly. Okay, no problem. Let me look up that list. Planeswalkers. So, Decay hits Kunaros, but does not hit. Decay actually only hits Dryad in this list, actually. So I should just Vanishing Verse this, because this Vanishing Verse is actually not good in this matchup. So I'll Vanishing Verse this. I'll attack. Should have played the land. What is what card? Batch Effluence. Golly. They drew way more Rhinos than us, and that's why we're losing this game. They had an old border card. Oh, Corian Dryad. It's a 2-mana 1/1 that grows every time you cast a spell that's not green, essentially. What did I say about drawing Siege Rhino? It was in the 5-0 list. I can link the. Oh, cycle, sure. This is the list that 5-0 that our opponent's playing. We have quite a few kits here that would be good. Like we have Trespasser, Abzan Charm, Bloodchief's Thirst, Obzedat, another Rhino, a lot of top end. Tenacious Underdog wouldn't be bad either. We can just attack and just start blitzing. Golly. Obzedat off the top one time. Siege Rhino off the top. Hmm. Decay and Verse not being able to kill Siege Rhino really sucks. Oh god, they just have Fatal Push. So we can block here. Oh my god, they drew all 4 Siege Rhinos? Or is it 3? They drew 3 Siege Rhinos, apologies. So if we blitz... I guess it doesn't hurt just to blitz, just to see what happens. All removal is actually just does not land well against their deck, which is funny. Late biting zombie seems pretty good. Probably just board all the thought seizes. So Kunaros, Siege Rhino. They have Obnixless in the main as well. So maybe we do want to keep some number of Thoughtseize. I think we could probably at least trim most of these. At least, I guess Vanishing Verse does answer Obnixless. So maybe we'll trim Reverse. Trim a Decay. This actually kills all of their creatures, though. So maybe we'll keep in 1. Borrow Decay. Could boarding Kalidas. Could also just keep it on the Thoughtseize. Could keep in Thoughtseize. I mean, they do go a little bit bigger. It's really the Thoughtseizes are like... We could also just have 2 Thoughtseize, 2 Kalidas. Be bad either. Decay only hits Quarian Dryad. We already have the pushes for it. I kind of want to cut Decay, get a Kalidas in there. Yeah, Decays don't really do much in this one. It's only Quarian Dryad and Kunaros. How's it going, DJF? I like Druid just as a way to have a mana dork that can actually attack. People like Caryatid though, which is fine. I'm just a more fan of like something like this where, you know, if we draw a 3rd land, we can turn 3 questing beasts and attack. Kind of incentivized to go white here. Yeah, kind of incentivized to go white. This is where having Druid instead of Caryatid, it is kind of scary because it is vulnerable once we tap it. Like they could push it or Vanishing Verse it. So So we have 3 threats and 2 removal spells. So our hand is pretty Thoughtseize proof. Did you also conclude that the DRS is bad? Yeah, I haven't liked Death Threat Shaman in this format. it just doesn't do enough, and it just ties up your mana every turn. So like literally every turn, like it's imagine if you just had to if you're against Thalia every turn. It's like it's not great, right? Okay, so this is kind of my biggest fear. Because now they could Bloodchief's Thirst it. Wait. Oh, it's a green creature card. Okay, that's fine. Unfortunate. Didn't hit a Rhino. Or Kunaros. So now they could Thirst my Druid, which sucks. Thoughtseize, okay. And then they could Charm my Zombie. So this is actually really bad for us. Planes. The real question is, are they going to Thirst my Druid? They did. Golly. Okay. So my Laughing Zombie is gonna live. Give me hero land drops, please. Thank you. One more land, please, off the top. They still have the Thoughtseize, though, which kind of sucks. Okay, I'll check it in a second, buddy. Thanks. So this can be blocked by Siege Rhino, which sucks. Land. We'll just eat our own shit. Yeah, this is the list that you sent me. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? With like the Korean Dryads. Oh, Jesus. Okay, we can Vanishing Verse that, so it's not bad. Ideally, we just Bloodchief's Thirst the Rhino and then attack it. Sucks if we don't have black mana open. Oh, God. Alright. Untap land. Come on, deck. Untap land. Come on, deck. Turn 8. Thank you. I appreciate that so much, deck. Appreciate it so much. Did I not pay back? Jesus. Questing Beast, baby. So our druid dying definitely was kind of good because then they just didn't have removals for our questing base, and that's what was really dug them in. I guess we had the backup rhinos too, but just something to keep mindful of. They are. It's weird keeping thought season, but like they're definitely like bigger than us for sure. No black mana. Okay. Is it weird that I want to just bottom Obzedat? This is the black, green, white one. So probably just bottom black, white. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which land to bottom. I agree it's a land. We need double black. But it sucks because like I kind of want to bottom this pathway, but then we don't have enough green. I could also just bottom the castle. Then we have black, black, white. We can also just go castle first, then temple garden. Yeah, I think we just bottom this pathway. Marquez Quiores, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. There's also more black sources in the deck, so we're more likely to just draw it in general. So the odds of us drawing a black source should be high. Niv is annoying. Niv is certainly annoying. Vanishing Verse. Just go with the underdog. It's the quicker clock. It's the card we kind of don't care about if it gets pushed. Okay, now I kind of regret bottom the other pathway. We have way more black sources. 3, 4, 5. Well, I guess we have 1 out, so 2 out, right? No shit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 white black sources left. Probably likely to just draw another black source. Am I too anal about Obzedat? Because if we draw if I have another black, I can draw Lifebane Zombie as well. And we want to activate this castle too. Maybe I was just playing this on black. Yeah, I think I'm too anal about well, it sucks if they have a Siege Rhino where they just totally stonewall us. They just curve into a Siege Rhino. That's great. Another one? Jesus. Yeah, they probably did. They keep like they mulled to 5 too. So did they keep? They must not have kept all these lands. They just kept top decking them, right? They have another one. Oh, it's Obzedat. Sure. Luckily, I have this verse. Warrior Dryad. I think I'm just gonna verse this now. Play Dryad. And I don't think I'm gonna attack. Interesting. So they only have. I think I'm gonna triple block on one. They're gonna kill 2 creatures. Sure. So I'll eat this. Trade. Obzedat comes into play. Now we just sit behind this Obzedat. Ash Action is better than Leyline? Maybe. Ghost Daddy! Who are you gonna call? Ghost Daddy. Good combo. Good combination of cards. I just love how it has just, like I said, like this deck just pressures. I feel it's just inevitability, you know. It's just like Obzedat's coming in, Obzedat's coming in, and like it's great when there aren't like answers into the format, right? But there was a time where like just constantly grinding through Obzedat just wasn't good, but um, feels like how it was earlier. We're gonna mull in this. We don't have black mana. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18 black sources. I think I want to mull in this. Got it. I think I thought these here. What can decay that Strangle can't? They both kill that. I think I'll take the instant speed answer in decay. And if they trophy, that's fine. How's it going, Brian? How we doing, buddy? They get trophy on my Rhino. That would be shitty. Oh! I messaged him, stop Thoughtseize the best card in the format. Okay. Like Takanuma instead of Castle, I can see that too. Yeah. And it's just another turn one untapped source. Like I don't hate that, honestly. How about a threat? These decays have been looking pretty bad lately. Like the past two matches, decay just haven't been good, and usually they've been pretty good. Oh god. Death Threat Shaman, sure. Where's the questing beast? Bingo. So they do have the trophy. So I'll probably trophy it and plus. So we need another backup trophy or a Vanishing Verse, honestly. Bone Crusher Giant. So we have no basics in the deck, and these trophies are gonna look really good. So we need to draw a Fatal Push. Death Earth Shaman. Yeah, so we need to draw a Fatal Push to push the Quagmire, and then we can attack the Chandra. Oh. They just have a double removal spell. Shot. God damn it. Their thought seasons were just really good because they just left like these decays just felt really bad. Unfortunately. Just eat more creatures. If they don't cast anything, they can go to 6 on an attack, and we can play Obzedat. That may be an out. Because they can just kill the Trespasser with Chandra. How do we win this game? Siege Rhino off the top would be the best draw. Yeah, Siege Rhino would be the best draw. We need to hit Rhinos. But there's only 2 left. I think that's game. White. Pick Doubtful doesn't do anything. Why don't we just run it back? Like if they, the Caesar that we just drew and they just thought seized it away, like that the decks like the turn that we top deck Siege Rhino on turn 3, they just top deck Thoughtseize. That was really the turning point. Because like they could like our hand was just full of decays, like whatever, right? I think he plays Crooks. Should we just go blank? I think we had go blink instead of Thoughtseize because it's the actual 2-for-1. I think that's better. I don't know what the last Thoughtseize is. Maybe we just have a Cletus. I think that's fine. Wish we had a casualty as a war in the board. I don't know really. I think that's not that good. I don't think, honestly. I think the Invoke Despair is probably better for that same cost, right? It's cheaper. I had the Hearse, right? I did not have the Hearse. Oops. I wanted a Hearse. I thought I added it. That's why I distracted. Sorry. Take. It's kind of an aggressive line, but I kind of like just going full aggro. I think we attack still, play Kalidas. They Chandra, we can QB it. And then we'll just blitz this later. They attack the Shaman, I might just not block. I don't want to get stomped or etc. etc. I want my Kalidas alive. So they can crack a clue. Sucks that we are flooding here. They can crack a clue and trade with any of these creatures. Interesting that they stomped that one. This is where we need to draw Obzedat or Siege Rhino and just like that has to like end the game quick. Or just a removal spell would be nice too. Ugh, they eat the Trespasser. It's so gross. Any removal spell. I guess I can't say that. Fatal Push would not be good here. Oh my god. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to take 3 here. Hope to draw Decay or Verse. Okay, well, we're gonna attack with Questing Beast. I feel like they're gonna block. Might not gonna block. Digging, digging, digging. So they can go up to 5 with this Graveyard Gluten. We need Obzedat because it also triggers Revolt. That's the other thing too. Obzedat good for multiple reasons. Okay. It's fine. I'll probably just have to Vanishing Verse this now. Place for black. No trackers in this deck. Well, we're gonna have to Vanishing Verse the Reflections because they're just gonna keep getting value off it. We also just Vanishing Verse the Tracker, minimize the value. Because technically the Reflections really isn't doing anything right now, it's just making another chump blocker. So I think it's actually correct just to Vanishing Verse the Tracker here. I'm kind of tempted to activate this castle end of turn. I mean, that's kind of, you know, how the deck that you have is designed, right? It's a little clunkier, and that's kind of the trade-off is where you have probably better mid-range matchup, but the combos where you kind of filter, right? Is where you falter. We're kind of digging towards Obzedat, honestly. Sure. I think I'm okay with pushing this. And then so they can kill my questing beast. Let's actually do I want to take another point of damage? I think I need to kill this Reflections now. They will inevitably able to kill the harvest. My quest beast? No, I need to push the harvester. That's it out to the Reflections. Abzan Charm. So I guess we can attack with questing beast. They have to block. I guess they don't have to block. Yeah, we'll attack. And then if they don't block, Abzan Charm is lethal. Oh yes, baby, let's go. No treasures, can't activate Deathrite. Questing beast. Questing beast is a beast. I'll bring in licensors. I think on the draw, I think I want to take out the go blanks. Oh, I like this deck. I miss this deck. We need to draw more lands, but if we do, we're in a decent spot. Land. Just give me lands. Okay. If we play this for white, we can't decay. Probably just ditch the Rhino. We can't decay, but we can... I think they're incentivized not to block. Yeah, I agree. That's why I did the attack first. I don't think the not block was wrong. I just think it just obviously worked out great for us. Land. Oh, deck, please. Play Chandra and just plus. Okay. Please, deck, land. Please. Oh, man. I think I'm just gonna discard this decay. I'll discard the push, actually. No, I should discard the decay. They're not gonna cast Kroxa? Interesting. Interesting. I think we can discard Druid. Discard push decay. I guess they can't escape Kroxa either. Never mind. Yep. Yeah, Besager really fucked them hard. I think I'll discard the push. Do you have another Kolaghan's command? Because that'd be really funny. We can blitz Nation's Underdog now. Good one. Do I discard Obzedat? I think I discard Trespasser. Oh, I fucking am an idiot. I forgot this can't tag the Croxa. Oh, that's so bad. I should have discarded the verse. Oh, so stupid. I'm so bad this game. Oh, I'm so bad. That might cost me the game. So we got the Dodge Assassin's Trophy. Wait, why didn't I do it? Why didn't it exile? Okay, that's weird. That's annoying. Come on, Siege Rhino. Bugas Chaos. I'm totally butchering your name. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Dude, Ghost Daddy, man. I don't think they run anything that kills me here. Wow. That one life mattered so bad. Yes. So I would have played this untapped if they had the push. Drew this. Oh, what are the next two cards? Menace, baby. Let's go. Oh, I think we found something. I think we found something. I think we found something. just so you know, Abzan is always better than Jun. This is a tale as old as time. Tale as old as time, Sandy. Was there even a doubt? The only way you won game one is you just thought he was all my right now. Yeah, you did for sure. You did for sure. I mean, I was stuck on 3 for like the longest time too. I was just lucky. They say screw beats flood, right? In these kind of situations. It's funny because we played Abzan round 1 and now Jun round 2. What's next? Unknown, right? I think I'm just gonna shock this Overgun too, man. If they go Land of Torment and Lamroff, I really want to push it, and then I can go Paradise Druid. Spiritos. We already have all this green, so it's safe to just go white here. Paradise Druid it up. Oh. It's field. So I should have thoughts used. I could always just double Thoughtseize, or I could Besage you here. Hold on. This is a trigger, right? So if they go Lotus Field, if I... Oh, no, but they Besage you. Does Lotus Field play basics? Does Lotus Field play basics? Because if they do, then my The Sage plan does not work. Oh, what's it called? MTG go first. Oh, Hidden Strings. I play one island. Is the island in their... I wish I was in their opener. That would have been sweet. That's true. They could also get Breeding Pool. You're right. Okay, so let's actually think about this. What is the... So they have 3 mana. Tails and counter. They could also just counter their Lotus Field. So I think I just take the Tails End, right? I could also double Thoughtseize. So I have to take the Tails End. What else do I Thoughtseize? I guess I just take the Liar. We also have the Thirst for it, so maybe I don't take that. 2, 5, 7 mana. Do I just take the Shimmer? I could also just take the Scrying and then it stops them getting a stage. I think I'll take the Tails End. And then Scrying. And then pass. We need like a questing beast or something, or Siege Rhino. It's like something that's just more aggressive than this just Paradise Druid. Okay. I mean, we'll take the Trespasser. We'll take the Shimmer. We have a clock. Okay. So we know the 4 cards. It's actually good because we can push it and eat it with the Trespasser. So we'll push. Eat the Vizier. Just go with 17. They don't run anything that I can decay, right? At instant speed. They could, I guess, hardcast a Fae or whatever. I think I can just shock this in freely. They could play the Liar. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Yes. So this Thirst is coming in clutch. There's this. So we have lethal next turn. Lethal next turn. Yeah! Paradise Druid. This is why we run Paradise Druid instead of Sylvan Caryatid, baby. That is exactly why. Let's fucking go. So, Archon. Duress. Go blanks. Part all the pushes. For all the decays. Ritual, Cletus, Lifebane, Epic Downfall, Noxious Grass. None of these do anything. Decay doesn't do anything. What is their anti-hate? Beseiju. They can march. They could have Path of Peril, but they need to pay 6 for it. They're probably bringing the 3 ley lines. Yeah, so I think Arcana is going to be really good against them. We're going to have to mulligan for it. Let's try this. Solid. We just need a... If they don't have leyline, this hand is like unfucking believable. We just draw a 3rd land. They kept 7. They do not have a leyline. Let's go. Just need to draw a land. If we can go Thoughtseize into Go Blank, we are in a very good spot. Yeah, I think I take the Vizier. It's one of the two. Yeah, they're just far off. I think we want to Go Blank them. I'll take the Vizier. Come on, deck. Land out the top. No. 3rd land, please. Where are you? They're laying off the top, please. Thank you. Jesus Raphael. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. So they can... I think we just safe to go blank him right now. Cool. Fuck. Guess we just get aggressive. That Grazer's really annoying, though. F6 time. I don't think I should have taken the Vizier. I think I should take one of the payoffs. Now I think about it. I should have taken Pour and then the Ultimatum. Or even the Grazer, honestly. Maybe I should have mulliganed this. Actually, I should have mulliganed this. It's a because like I don't want to like mulligan to a discard spell and they just have a leyline either. They don't have it either. Sucks. Oh, I think I duress here. Take Sylvan Scrying. They have double Sylvan Scrying and a Lotus Field. Damn it. Damn it to hell. I think I'll go like that. When they load, they'll go Lotus Field here, and then when they try to stage next turn, I can bestage you the stage. That's a good draw. Oh, wait, no, wait. That actually doesn't cost me. I can pay this here. I was like, I don't have a legendary creature in here. God bless you, Paradise Druid. Alright. We have lethal. What do you got? You have one Lotus Field. Yes, let's go. 3-0, baby. QB, 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 QB. Let me actually refill my water cup real quick. I'll be right back. Alrighty. We've 2-1 every match. We've had to work for every fucking match today. Alrighty. I love this creature suite, dude. I absolutely love this creature suite. I don't think Voice of Verse are just good. It might be better than Scavenging Ooze, but I think Scavenging Ooze is better. Exiling Kroxa, just getting bigger, gaining life. Unless like your meta is very like control heavy. I like how this hand curves out. Curves out nicely. So this doesn't do anything until turn 4 if I take the Willowhaven. Keep top back on Elf, I'm gonna be very sad. You need more yays to do the yard against Phoenix. I'm gonna go with Underdog. Just quicker clock. I mean we have 2 Skoos, 4 Trespassers, 3 Go Blanks, a Hearse in the sideboard with Kalidas. I think that's a lot already. Oh, where's a Vanishing Verse when we need one? That just completely stonewalled us. Oh, so bad. Where is our Vanishing Verse? We need Vanishing Verse off the top. We kind of drew poorly, unfortunately. We curved out okay, but we just drew Running Runner Fatal Push when they had nothing. I mean, we also have Fatal Push too. It's not like we're boarding those out because they have Ledger Shredder anyway. And we also have our Archon of Memory, yeah. Not very. But in that matchup, it's probably fine. Oh, Christ. Vanishing Verse one time. Vanishing Verse one time. Then we just have to suicide a board into it, right? Abzan Trouble actually would have been bad too. Now they can just Cavalier. You really needed a Vanishing Verse. Or an Abzan Charm, too. We need to hit those runners. I think we need to attack and kill the Karn, though. Like, Abzan Charm actually been really sick here. Oh, crap. I can push this. Let's do that. So now they can Cavalier. Okay. Alright, we can still be okay. If we draw a Vanishing Verse here, we are actually okay. That wasn't bad. We can exile the Storm. We have 4 exile effects, so we aren't drawing them. That's just unfortunate. There's an argument to like just suicide this into the board, but I feel like I missed sequence. I think I draw an extra card, right? I think we're dead. Epic Downfall, Noxious Grasps, Lightbane Zombie, Kalitas. So I think we want all of these. I don't think we want Tenacious Underdog. Decays are kind of loose. It only hits Troll. I'd rather have other removal like Grass Downfall that can hit everything. Maybe we like trim a Rhino because we want 2 Kalitas. Maybe trim a QB. Maybe trim a... maybe we could trim a Trespasser. Yeah, I could see that. Okay. They have a single carry added, we're kind of fucked, but... Do we waste a Vanishing Verse on an Elvish Mystic? I think I have to verse this, right? Go Archon. Go Archon here. I think the deck's actually really good against black red, because like I don't know how they beat Obzedat. This Archon does not feel very great so far. What do you mean by that? Oh yeah, yeah. That's you can say it with anything though. Like that's like that's just a die as a rule spell. Like yeah, you get your card discarded. Like I don't think that's a good argument for why this is bad. Like yeah, you can say Mono Green's a bad matchup because for black red. Oh man, I guess we thirst this attack Karn. Get a zombie. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Why board out? I guess black red probably discard spells. Maybe some number of carry added. Okay. Oh, they found it next to us. We have a lot of removal for the Cavalier now post board. That's not one of them. We can attack the Karn. If they block the zombie, we can grow Cletus. If they block Cavalier, we have to... I guess we attack Karn. They just block the Cletus and they bounce off each other. It doesn't accomplish anything. So I just double spell. I hope to just draw with castle constantly. They have 6 mana, potentially 7. Still don't think we're winning this one. I mean, the scoos will just be constantly growing, I guess, so it's kind of worth playing out, I guess. Oh, we got the Besieger for the Great Henge. That's worth something. Oh, only costs 1 mana to Besieger the Great Henge. Thanks, Cletus. Honestly, Maximum, I would, if you had me be honest, I think Rakdos is just like way better. If you had me be completely honest. Sad to say, but because Rakdos has a pretty decent chance against Black Red, or Black Red has a decent chance against Mono Green. Oh, you want to play Rakdos stack? I see. I mean, that's also a fine option too. I mean, as long as you can dodge the mid-range matchups. I also need to answer this Kiora. I mean, them constantly milling is good for us. Because we can grow Scoos to be a 6/6 right now. So they technically can't attack, which is funny. $32 mana. Yeah, I mean, it's the best deck, clearly. I mean, we're here casting Paradise Druids and Kalidases and Archons, and our opponent's doing this. So, I think they really need to ban Nykthos from this format. I don't know why they didn't. It just doesn't make sense why they banned Expressive Iteration and not Nykthos. I feel like that's the only reason why. Is like it's because they kind of quote unquote invested. I mean, what other Nykthos deck is there though? I think that's the thing. I don't think they need to make fetches legal. I don't think they need to make fetches because I think Pioneer has this format identity where it's like the mana is just very bad. I mean, sure, if you want to make Tracker good, if that's your goal, but I don't think that should be the goal. I mean, I think they should also ban Cruise. I think they did ban Cruise, Dig, and Nykthos. And I think from there it'd be interesting to see where the format goes. Cause like I don't want it to be Modern Light. I don't want that. I want Pioneer to have its own identity. Does that have haste? It has trample though. That's not good. All right, enough's enough. I think Field is fine. Especially if you ban Dig. I think it's fine. Not that they run Dig anymore. They used in the past, but I mean, what's the next broken thing outside of Nykthos, Cruise, Dig, and Field? What is the next broken thing? Is it just Phoenix? Like, what's the next broken thing? What's the card that is really holding, like, that's just waiting to be broken? That's outclassed by Nykthos and Cruise Dig. Because, like, Phoenix is a fine deck right now. If Aether Works Marvel is the best deck in the format, I think that's fine. Like that, I think that's fine. The Illyrium is also fine. Like I think these like standard decks that have these cool mechanics that come to light. It's better than just getting dick slapped by Nykthos, right? And like I feel like when you have like these clunky Delirium decks with Emrakul in it, like then these Boros, heroic decks can come to shine. Mono Red can be good. Spirits is still good. Like Spirits is a good deck. Like, and I think Spirits being a top deck is fine. I'd rather have that than getting my face dunked in with Nykthos, right? Like I think worrying about what's going to be the meta after that is a problem to worry about later when I think Nykthos is just when a deck is just clearly better than everything else, which is mono green. Not to say that mono green doesn't have any bad matchups, but I mean, it's kind of like Hogak, where it's like you can have decks that beat the top deck. Like Magic is a diverse enough game where you can have a diverse metagame, quote unquote, with a top broken deck. I.e., like Eldrazi Winter and Lantern. Like Lantern shits on that deck, right? So it's like, yeah, oh yeah, they have like Eldrazi has bad matchups, but that's not a good argument. Like Mono Green has bad matchups, sure, but how is the meta overall? All right, we're gonna hope that we can survive until we can just throw a Rhino at him. Exactly, it warps the meta. I think that's the thing. Is like Mono Green does warp the meta. Yeah, but then it's like one of those things where like, yeah, okay, so that deck had to adapt, right? But then if they went back to just a blue white or a bant shell, is that deck like that's a fine deck to be a top tier one deck? You know what I mean? It's like it's not oppressive. There's a lot of interactions. Like Mono Green's a deck that's just like it just shits on you. Like if you don't kill them before they go off, right? Like that's the point. All right, we're against Spirits. Speaking of the double. Okay. So we can Rhino next turn and just race. It's not bad. Sure. Oh, yeah, we're just on the aggro plan here. You can attack me with your 2-2. I'm attacking you with a 4-5 and a 5-5 that's going to eat your dick. This begins a 2-3. It begins a 2-2. What's the counterspell that they run? I'm kind of scared to lose my... So it's Lofty now. Counter target spell unless controller plays 1. If you can control a creature with flying, counter spell plays 4 instead. Close plays 3. Okay, so Obzedat's kind of gonna get counter no matter what. So I think I attack here. I hope my Obzedat resolves. Hopefully they just have Rattle Chains. The fact they didn't attack is... Okay, that's because of that. I wonder if I just attack with Paradise Druid here. Like, am I scared of them countering? I think I have to. I think I have to jam Obzedat here. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. And then if they don't, we just like kind of just win the game. So sad. I can't pay for either. So I think I just attack with this Paradise Druid. If they rattle chains and then like pump it, so be it. So they can make this into a 2/3. Oh. Oh, this can't block, so okay. Sure. This is not a spirit. So they can tap Rhino down. Hive. Go into combat. Okay. That's an aggressive slip out the back. Am I missing something? So we need to draw into roll as well with this castle. So they only cast one spell, so this is gonna stay. Can we afford to draw here? They'll tap Rhino. I think we need to hit a fatal push here. Rhino. So they tap down Rhino. Attack. We take 5, 8, 10. So we can attack with the Hive. So let's go into combat and then see what the. I'm presuming they're tapping that Rhino. Attack with Hive. Well, we need to play a Rhino to gain 3. Otherwise, they just tap the Rhino down, they take everything, and they crack back for lethal. Because they tap Rhino down. QR code killer, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. They tap Rhino down. I guess they could just chump on the Paradise Druid, though. So it's like, yeah, we just attack. Pass priority, see what they're doing. And then, like, if they tap the Rhino and then just take both attacks, then the Rhino wins. So we kind of see if they make a mistake here. Not a mistake, but like... They could just take everything. They don't. So 5, 8, 9, 10, 11. So they actually have a number of outs here. They have Supreme Phantom, they win. Oh, this grows more? Oh my, I didn't realize they could pump it more. Oh my god, I know that gains more. Wow. So that castle activation really fucked us then. I did not know that. Yeah, we lost the castle activation. Fuck me. Wow. That's unbelievable. They also aggressively cast the slip out the back too, which is... that actually kind of won them the game as well. It's Nefar, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I don't think we can bring in Noxious Grasp. We have enough removal, I think. I think we need Cletus, right? I think I want Cletus over Obzedat, probably. I actually don't like Abzan Charm here. None of their creatures are going to be 3 or greater unless they have that one card. Where we actually just never drew a Fatal Pushers or a Bloodchief's Thirst either. That would have been like very clutch too. So I think the castle activation was correct, right? I think it is correct. I think we just board out Abzan Charm. Golly. Read the card, Kev. Read the fucking card. Sure. Probably just bottom Cletus. Siege Rhino Stabilize. Yeah, I should have boarded an Archon. Probably over Graveyard Trespasser. It's probably my fault. They just like tapped down our board, which is awful. I think I just thirst while I can. The mana from Druid's been decent this league. Like, we're just so top heavy. I think it's actually fine. Yeah. Like, double spell, let us double spell early, and then so probably hold up. Oh no. Oh, so they just counterspell. I think I wait. So white here, so we'll go black here. Yeah, I don't we jam here. They just obviously have counterspell. We need to draw Thoughtseize. Especially with the 5th land rolled up. I think we just hide behind this castle the whole time. Seven cards. Probably all counter magic. Play the green in case we draw Scavenging Ooze. Play Paradise Druid. Can I target creature spell unless creature plays 1 or plays 3? So I can Rhino here safely. Never mind. Maybe I should have played the... You already drawn a card? Oh yeah, that makes sense. I mean, Castle was good against the Jund matchup that we played earlier. That was kind of key. Love the aggressive. Cool. Yep, we have. I have been. We have 3 mana. Paradise Druid. Paradise Druid. Let me tell you. We want Archons. Probably just... Oh, do we want Tenacious Underdog? Probably Tremitation or Tremor Trespasser. What do you... Obzedat has won us all the games the first 3 matches. I think you start tuning in the matchup where like we boarded it out. But it single-handedly won us games earlier. Damn it, that's not black. Oh, I guess I could Druid. It would have been fine against Monograin, I think. I mean, we played against Abzan and I think I'm gonna keep this. We played against Abzan and Jund as our first 2 matches, and Lotus. So, don't know if that's exactly a good tell. Black mana, please. Black mana. Blooming Marsh. Maybe I should have mulligan. I feel like we just... It's hand just so stacked if we just curve out okay. Oh, mercy. Wrong pathway. But what does that tell us, though? The fact they just tapped... Oh, God. So we need a black source here. God fucking damn it. Wrong goddamn fast land or pathway. Yeah, they're playing like they don't have rattle chains. I think I just have. I think at the upkeep, kill this thing. Oh, we have double white. I'll go green here. God, these pathways are just fucking us here. You might need some mix of like check lands. I think on upkeep have to probably just verse this. I guess if they have a counter spell, I really want this to resolve, so I'll decay this. Sure. We really need a black source off the top. Thank you. Do we Thoughtseize here? Okay. We just hope that they drew nothing here. They attack for 5. Or 6, sorry. It's a 4-3. Sorry. Should I have pushed this first? Yeah. No, it doesn't matter. We just didn't have our black mana. It's fine. So, takeaways from that. I think the deck feels good. We 3-2'd, which is fine. I think it's just like it's not bad for like a first draft, right? The high was untapped. Yeah, I agree. And I think we just didn't hit our black sources in a hand. We're in a deck where we have most of the mana sources are black. It is what it is, right? I think some number of these pathways have to be check lands, probably. Because we have like 9 duels plus 2 trihomes. I think 1 Abzan Charm's fine. I really like the Thirst. The Thirst was actually pretty good. The Paradise Druids were pretty good. Like, I think the Shell is really, really good. I think it's just tuning, right? Like, the Archons didn't feel that great. I don't know if we still want the Noxious Grasp or the Epic Downfalls either. That's fair too, and that's far. We could have done that as well. Maybe I did. Maybe I conceded too early. Yeah. Yeah, I think if I block, I think my main concern is really just the mana here, because it's like the 3 Blooming Marsh, the 2 Concealed Courtyards are just weird. They've been fine. as just like duels. I think I need some number of check lands. But again, like I think this is a good start. I think it's just fine tuning, like I said. So this is version 1.0, just so we can keep track of like what's Cletus is so good in the meta right now. I would even want to main deck it. I don't think you cut Cletus. I don't know when I'll be streaming next. Probably just be Tuesday, the 28th. So let's put the 28th here. I agree. I think maybe one of these could be like the casualties that Garrett keeps mentioning. Especially if we get to 6 mana. I can see one of these being a casualties just to bring in. I think we already have Ritual Suit for Language to build like the Language effect. Because like we need like the, I don't remember what that card's called, whatever this is. Like once this becomes a like a 5/5 at that point, we need to make sure our sweeper sweeps. And I think I tilted off like last stream, where like our sweeper, like our Culling Ritual just didn't kill the board, and like that's what it's supposed to do, right? If our sweeper isn't sweeping the board, what's the point of having it in the sideboard and bringing it in? And like there's games where like, you know, there'll be like a big creature or, you know, something where you just want to swipe the board against humans, like they can outgrow Languish, right? So like I think you were to have a Ritual Suit. I can even see like casualties and then like an Invoke Despair, right? So the I think it's a quad black though. I think the quad black is a little concerning, but I think one casualties is something we can test. Yeah, it's quad black. It's gonna be kind of tough casting this when we're a 3-color deck in Pioneer. I think we can run at least one casualties. Just put this in the board here. Especially with the Paradise Druids, like we could probably get up there. Planeswalker better than OB. What's OB? Are you talking about Questing Beast? So this package, these 8 cards are locked. This package has felt really good and pressuring. Like Questing Beast has won so many games too. If you're talking about like in the sideboard, I think that's fine. No, Obzedat's really good. Like we just sat around like against the mid-range mirrors, we just sat behind an Obzedat and it just won. Like I'm telling you, this package is how we just eventually kill our opponent. Like there's games where like there's the board gets stalled, or like, you know, our opponent had like a Hissing Quagmire, I think, and like I was like, I just won't attack, and it just drained the opponent. Like you're gonna cut Lifebane? I can see that too. I'm not tied to this Lifebane. I just kind of liked it. But like it is kind of narrow too against Mono Green, and I already have the Thoughtseize. It is also kind of slow against Old Growth Troll. I think my main issue is the mana base. I think let's have. So how many black sources? 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 black sources. That's plenty. I unfortunately don't have enough time to know the league. I have to go to the gym with the fiance when she gets home in like 5 minutes. Or maybe 10. So I'm just... Yeah, she's going to be home in like 10 minutes. I would love to play another league. Boo. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm a loser. I have no friends and I have no life. I'm a horrible, horrible person. I think I want like a chapel instead of a pathway. I mean, I want to go to the gym. I want to go to the gym. So I think a chapel is fine. I'm making her go. I am the reason why we're going. um. Uh. Do I want a? No, I think just having one chapel and cutting this pathway seems fine. Let's just try like a minimal change like that, I guess. Yeah. Let's. I think the main thing is a sideboard. I don't think I like the Archons. They're just okay. I think the Epic Downfalls and the Noxious Grass is just too much spot removal when we have a Thirst 3 versus 3 Decay and a Charm. Yeah, let's try the Takanuma too. Yeah, I agree. I agree. It's also just a turn 1 untapped discard spell that's like kind of clutch when we are kind of clunky, right? No, I like it. I honestly think this needs to be locked in. This package is just so much pressure. Like I know we talked about like in our chat earlier that like we it's like too fair, right? Like the rock list I'm playing is just too fair. This changes everything. Honestly, like just being able to just go like Rhino drain 3, Rhino drain 3, attack with the Scoos, attack with the Trespasser drain, like all these drainings and having reach adds up, and that's just a key to a lot of games. I honestly think we want this and just have the Cleus in the sideboard, unfortunately. Yeah, underdog it was underwhelming. I will say that too. I mean, I could see like a last hope instead of an underdog. I could see like last hope over an underdog. So like, and then maybe like a tracker. So we can go like tracker and last hope or courser, like one of these like. I think our 4-drop and 5-op's just so congested unless you're talking sideboard. Like I could see Wandering Emperor is a sideboard. He's trying to finally find home. Slayerfall, yes. As you can see, I'm actually trying to tune this deck. I'm not like tilting off and shitting on it. So as you can see, just context clues. I think we're on to something here. Like just the questing beast Siege Rhino Obzedat package felt really really good. I think it's just fixing the mana as best we could. I honestly think if we had, I mean, I also there's an argument to mulliganing that hand as well. It might have been too slow on the draw. I mean, but also we just drew a black source when we have 18 in like our second or third drop, like we would have just easily won the game, right? And ground game 1 too, like we just didn't activate castle. We would have like won. We literally died at 1 life. The Legacy, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. We said we could cut the Lifebane zombies. You know what I want? Is I want that one discard spell that takes 1 or 2 or less. Oh my god, what's that card called? Just for like the aggressive matchups, because like we board all the Thought Seizes. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? It's the 1 mana discard spell that takes anything that's 2 or less. I could also see taking the Duress out too. Is it Despise? I like how I look up Despise. Yeah. That's great. Sure, we can just find it. No, it's 1 CMC, Martin. I swear I saw it in like a dump, and I was thinking about it. Lakeland Pioneer. It's a sorcery. This one, Dread Fugue. Let me look at the other ones. Choose a creature card. Thoughtseize. Vicious Rumors. Yeah, Dread Fugue. I want Dread Fugue against all like the aggressive decks. Like spirits. Just more discard spells. Like I feel like I want to bring in like these duresses against mono blue. And I can't. Because it's not good enough. But like these Dread Fugues actually you can board it in against those. And like I don't even know what duress is for. Is it just control? That's a lot of like I feel like the rest are just really for control, honestly. I don't like dresses, man. I think that's I don't like that, honestly. Because dresses are just like so hit and miss. I could honestly see Hearst being cut too. It's just really for Phoenix, which is really we haven't really faced yet. We'll keep the Archons. I think that duresses can be something else. We can also don't necessarily need 3 go blanks. Something to think about. I think I gotta go. I really appreciate Virginia hanging out. I'll continue this talk in the Discord. So, Collective Brutality maybe better, maybe. I don't like Collective Brutality against boost spirits though. I think I'll just continue this chat. Oh, I have 2 extra cards. Oh, because I wanted to cut the underdogs. There you go. But I do like the Liliana the Last Hope idea. Like maybe we can even run 2. But I think 2 is maybe too many. But if anyone wants to come chat about this deck, please join the Discord. We'll Arrow keeps sending this to me. I've literally had we even played this in the league earlier today, but I've had literally like 8 or 9 people by now send me this list. Which is so funny. Everyone keeps sending me, and it inspired me to play Siege Rhino, so it's kind of I've gotten enough feedback to play this deck and kind of build how I would build the deck. So I really appreciate you tuning in off. If you want to check out my past streams, go to my YouTube. You can follow me on Twitter if you want to get stream updates. Join the Discord if you would like. If you want to continue on the discussion, I'm going to post it here. I think I would like more input on the sideboard. I think I'm just going to stop now because I have to take off. So I'm going to post this in the Discord and we can discuss more there. But I really appreciate everyone tuning in out. Let's send y'all over on raid. Again, I think my next stream will probably be Tuesday. I think I'm going to take this weekend off. Following. Who are we following? We can raid Grixis Death Shadow. Or do you want to raid? Let's raid Tutors. I haven't raided Tutors a long time, and Tutors is a great streamer. I usually raid the lower ones, but I raided Major Raid last week, so let's send Tutors some love, shall we? Really appreciate you tuning out. Again, I'll hope to see everyone probably Tuesday. If not, if we stream early, you can check out my Twitter. It's where I post updates. All right, everyone, take care, stay safe, stay healthy. Catch you next time. Bye.